Yeah.
That's a 93 Cougar.
Yeah.
That's how you do it, right?
Yeah.
They were back in the studio going, that's a 93 Cougar. Hey, I think that's a 93 Cougar. See, that would be him, man. They're all looking up the car.
Try to what?
Googling them every time. Yeah, see, that would be.
Okay. No expletives, I've been told.
Or else what?
Or else.
So you guys are good. I'm going to move.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll stay right here.
Yeah, we'll stay right here.
Well, for the most part. Got a little distance.
One's pretty, one's more important than the other. There it is.
There it is. You got it back.
Yeah. If you don't have the car camera, we're worthless here.
Yeah.
That's the one you don't want to lose. You can lose us.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you? You're famous,
Hi.
aren't you? I knew you were.
Huh?
What are
She's
you listening
famous.
to in your iPod? No.
We're joking.
All right, we're gonna start. We're gonna start.
At 6:30. Look out, son.
All right. You guys ready for us? All right. Good evening, North State. Welcome to Kool April Nites. Happy Friday. I'm Glenn Cassie alongside Chief Meteorologist Brian Schofield. We're at the corner of Douglas and Hilltop. Yeah, this is an unbelievable scene, isn't it?
And you guys are watching it from home and seeing it. The cars are rounding the corner now. We love the smell of exhaust in the evening, don't we?
Yeah.
Just and in the morning.
Of gasoline and non-smog check.
Oh, there we go. There are a lot of people there.
We've got a little bit of everything down here, right? You got an old fire truck going by.
Yeah.
The theme is convertibles, but they're not all convertibles.
Right.
Lots of hardtop scoops, pickup trucks, but the crowd here is full capacity.
Yeah,
Both sides
it
of the
really is.
street.
Now, are they making their way around here, or we're going to see them come on back this way? See, there's so many cars now. And we're going to do our best to identify a few cars. I'm a little rusty on that, but
Yeah.
this guy in the Chevelle is not rusty with his green Chevelle. Look at that.
Yeah.
They're over there. Yeah, we see you. We see you, green Chevelle.
Look, they've got. What kind of dog is that?
I know. What's your dog's name? No, you won't be able to. He won't be able to yell back.
Yeah, the one thing, Brian, that strikes me.
Okay, now see, we encouraged that. That was our fault. Our bad. Our bad.
We egged them on.
Yeah. That's enough of you. No more shenanigans. Yeah. He knows what's up. Look at that smile on him. He's happy. And then
I was gonna say, the colors in these vehicles, right, are really popping.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
You just see all sorts of bright greens, yellows, metallics.
I was hoping we'd get some old Corvettes in here too. So there's one in behind him.
Well, yeah, you got a white one that's about white with a purple lower half on it.
That's the guy with the blower out there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's.
Yeah, it's just All right, sorry about that, guys. We're having some technical difficulties. I think everyone's got their phones out and everyone's trying to access the cell network.
Or was it the revving of engines?
Or
was it the revving?
Or was it the noise? Who knows? Well, let's get back to it. See, there you got
Let's get down to business.
You got an old Bug right there with the top down. Hey, guys.
I'm going to come around here real quick. I'm going to go right behind you, Dion. I want to see
Brian's going to go behind.
I want to see exactly what they're seeing when they're
seeing what you guys are looking at. You got a beautiful Mustang there.
So right there, the green.
Color.
You're seeing that Mustang right there. Okay. Good.
Okay.
See, that's how I do business. I wanted to make sure. Now you're getting the truck.
Apparently, the other camera's down at the moment, Brian. So we're going to have to identify some of these vehicles.
Overdo it. You know, dust it off.
It says we buy.
I bet you there's not even a linen service.
Crystal Linen Supply.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, people have an. This is big. It looks. Wheel.
Love, isn't it?
Oh,
I mean, these old cars, this is an absolute labor of love.
I always hear that they put way more money into it than the car ends up being worth.
Oh, 100%.
But because it is a labor of love. You see, we're getting more of these.
Look at this old Super Glow
auto
body.
That's almost scraping right there.
Yeah.
For sale. So you'll see a few for sale signs there. That's actually cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a club then. A Metro Club. There it is.
Look at this beautiful Pontiac. Huh? Yeah,
that's a club that showed up with all their Metros.
All their Metro vans.
Yeah. Nice. It's a 1950, I'll bet.
Jeez.
I saw. Oh, it's a 57, I think.
Yeah. You know, I think in a lot of these car shows, right, you see a lot of Camaros and Corvettes. They seem to be a staple in these kind of events.
Now, what again is the rule in this? We should only see 79 and older. Is that the rule? I think.
No, I think in this it's 79 and older.
Older.
Right,
okay.
and
Okay.
older.
So you likely won't see anything in 1980 and beyond because that's not the way this works.
Listen, let's be honest. A lot of those cars back then, they took leaded gasoline.
Right.
Leaded gas back then.
You won't see any Fieros,
No,
1980, any Saturns.
But also, too, I mean, look at these Mustangs, right? I mean, you have back-to-back
Well, the red one's
Mustangs.
probably on camera right now.
Yeah.
There it is, yeah, because we can't see it entirely, but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, spectacular.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Certain cars, right, are just part of the Americana pop
Definitely
culture, right?
that style of Mustang
that
for sure.
style
You're
of
right.
Mustang
Yeah.
is, right? We were talking about Steve McQueen a minute ago. You think of the cars that he drove.
Bullet, yeah.
Bullet.
There we go. Let's call the next Steve McQueen-ish type car.
Yeah.
Hey, Bullet.
Yeah, there
what,
it
you think
is.
you're Bullet?
I don't know about you, but I love the old classic.
And I'm a fan of pinstriping too when you do it right. And most of these guys know exactly what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
Is that a Stutz Bearcat? No, it's a Studebaker.
Studebaker. Yeah,
sorry. There's your Ford. Where's my Ford guy? Oh, there. Where'd Ben go? We have a Ford guy on hand if we need to identify Fords.
And he's actually been in Kool April Nights. And this car show's been going on for the 35th year.
Unbelievable stuff, really.
The largest car show in all of Northern California. I mean, it's just incredible what this has evolved in since 1990, right?
Got to have some Chevys. Here comes a nice green one there. There you go. You know, looking good. You don't have to be in a car aficionado to appreciate the body style, to appreciate the looks. America has such a love affair with cars and trucks, obviously.
And trucks,
Oh, here comes the rest of the club. Look at that.
Some of the Metros.
Man, you just gotta love that.
You're not
stuff.
taking in how low those things are.
Did they get a deal? Is that like they all shop the same spot?
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome. Look at that. I honestly really do just love the rub paint, and that patina looks great.
Too.
It really is.
Yeah.
Time is worn into this, you know. Now this is one of those sleepers where you think it's going to be like this. Right here comes the truck.
But you know the engine in there.
Yeah, you don't want to race that truck.
No.
Don't even challenge him. Am I right? Yeah, I know I'm right about that.
Oh,
don't challenge that truck, yeah.
Now the question is what happens when it rains and he has no hood?
Yeah, well.
I mean, I think he's in trouble. He's in trouble.
Don't race him in the rain either.
No.
Look at this. Look at the High Boy 72. Here comes through. Again.
Oh yeah.
Some more Mustangs.
You know, you gotta love the old car horns, right? The old vintage.
Oh, man. And you know, the smaller the car, the larger the horn should be.
And how about the one we saw earlier with the crank in the front?
Yeah. All right, there we go. Let's see. See, you're cool. But is that 79? Oh, did he just barely make it in? Maybe I'll say, yeah.
Now, I don't know about you, Brian, but I love these old VW buses. It's making a turn right now. Look at that. That is vintage as it gets. That paint job, he's got some flowers on the side.
It really shows a lot of creativity.
Totally does.
You want to be on the news? What do you know about cars?
You know anything about cars? What's your name? Riker?
All of a sudden, the kids just showed up.
Yeah, we got a couple kids here.
Riker, meet Alton.
What's your favorite kind of car? Do you have a favorite kind? A convertible? A truck?
Riker, right?
Yeah, it's Riker.
Do you like a loud engine?
Right.
What do you like the most?
Loud
Riker,
engine?
we need an expert.
Loud engine. Riker says he likes a loud. Who doesn't like a loud? That's why we're all here, right?
I concur with you, Riker. I concur.
We concur. We concur, Riker.
Yeah,
we like
that.
loud engine.
If that's all you like, that's good enough for us.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, what about this one right here? Do you like this one? How old is that one? You think about 100 years?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Man, there's some beauties here.
Yeah, there's some real beautiful cars.
Well,
Thanks for stopping by, Riker. We appreciate it.
VW bus,
You guys
of course,
have fun.
you've got to. Let's get some split windows
yeah,
on
well,
here.
it'll be on later tonight on Fox and Channel 7. Yeah. 10 and 11. Yeah.
See you guys. Very kind of you to stop by. Very
Yeah.
nice. Very
Thanks,
nice.
guys.
Is that a hearse? Hold on, no, that's an old caddy.
Yeah, that's an
It
old
could be.
caddy.
Oh, the beautiful fins.
Yeah.
Come on now, here comes a goat. Look at that.
That's a beautiful Thunderbird convertible right there that we passed.
Yeah.
GTO.
Step right over here.
You know, I always think
Good job, son.
when you see some of the wheels on these cars, you don't think the wheels are probably worth more than the whole car, right? I mean,
that could be very true.
That could be very true. Yeah.
So funny. I love the way when you were introducing Riker, and my son comes over here, I have a 12-year-old, and he's like, I want to meet Riker. This is Riker.
Someone is the same height.
He just rolls in.
Right in.
He's looking for friends right now. We're going to set up a play date tonight. So
now look at the wheels on some of these convertibles that are coming in. That's an old Malibu.
Let's interview the guy who works at Burger King. Hey. He's got the whole gear on. Right,
look at that Ford just making the turn there, huh? Boy, that's in great shape. Getting these cars in this kind of condition.
There's not a dog in the bunch here. They're all look like someone put some time in.
Oh, yeah.
And I love it when they bring the family out and they put the kids in the back. There you go.
Yeah, I've actually seen at least 2 handfuls of dogs in the backs of these cars.
I said there's not a dog in the bunch, but everyone has a dog.
Everyone
Okay,
has a
there we go. We figured it out.
Now,
Son, who keeps wanting to get into a shot, what is the deal?
Woo.
What is the deal, son?
Woo. I need a jacket.
Oh, okay. That's what I kept pushing him aside. Son, run a line shot. Dad, I am freezing.
I need a jacket.
Hold on a second. Let me find the keys to the car. There we go. You're so
Lots of pickup trucks this year that are coming through. This is
go get it out of your
really,
backpack, son. I need a jacket, Dad. I remember. It reminded me of the time. Are we still
mic
on?
needs to be a little lower, I think.
What needs to be a little lower?
Your mic.
Oh. I was gonna say, it reminds me of the time I had a pet dog and he kept circling my legs. I'm like, what do you want? And he wanted water. I'm like, oh, I guess that's something you don't want to miss,
Yes.
you know?
Now look at the paint job on this one making the turn.
Low
Wow.
rider. Get a little lower now. Yeah.
You know, that is a lot of work right there.
Is it better? Are you saying my mic is too loud? Or maybe I'm just laughing too much? Did you get that jacket, son? Okay, you put that jacket on there.
We got a Pontiac that's just making the turn. Hopefully you guys saw that purple Pontiac with the giant foam dice hanging from the rearview mirror.
You know, the dice are so important. Pick a car that's got the dice on it there. Nice.
Yeah.
But, you know, one of the guys here told us that they go too slow, and that's why he didn't want to put his car in.
Yeah.
Seems like they're cruising pretty well. Are they just going in a bunch of circles? Is that what it is?
No. I mean, I think they go all the way down to Hilltop, down to 44, I think.
I should have paid attention in our news meeting.
Yeah. Hey, guys. I think they see the cameras and they've revved those engines.
Oh, is that what it is?
They know. They know they're on camera.
That's it. Oh, this guy scared everyone in the row here.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. I'm glad there's some VWs. You got to have some bugs here.
We saw a thing earlier. You know,
Yes.
those are just iconic cars.
If you're now just joining us, we're just watching everyone go in big old circles
Yeah.
here and having a good old time. Every possible conceivable car is here. I don't think you can make one up that's not here.
Look at this beauty right here.
Kevin is behind the wheel of that one, that Ranchero.
Yeah.
And it's his birthday today.
70th birthday. Make some noise from that
Nice
Ford.
job with that. They yelled at Kevin. They said, "Happy birthday, Kevin."
Now, is that a Pinto over there? That yellow one that just passed us?
You notice no one wants to get behind it.
No one wants to get
No.
behind it. You know, those Pintos had that
Yeah.
gas tank in the rear and just went
Stay
up
away
in
from-
flames. Stay
there's-
away.
There is more distance behind that Pinto
Yeah.
than any other car here. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, Pantera. Look at this white one.
Pantera, yeah.
Here it comes right here. Hitting the corner. De Tomaso.
Now, what year is that? He's
Look,
pushing
I
it.
couldn't tell you, but it's spectacular.
Yeah, that's in great
Yeah,
shape,
there
too.
you
You're
go.
right.
You know,
Now-
one
now-
time you could actually pick one up at a reasonable price. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a challenge. The
Seems like
Pontiacs and
you gotta
Camaros.
wonder, are they meeting somewhere later for a drag race? That's
Oh,
kinda, you get that
man.
vibe down here, don't you?
Everyone should meet at one restaurant. That
Yeah.
would blow out the place. Oh, did Santa show up? Okay, here it comes around the corner.
In every cruise, there's always Santa, no matter what time of
Really?
the year it is. Yeah.
Christmas in
there he is.
April.
Christmas in
Hey,
April.
Santa. There you go, everyone. You
Hey,
got
he
it,
can
too.
enjoy Kool April Nights. You know,
Yeah,
what does he do the rest of the
exactly.
year, right?
Exactly.
Here's a beautiful Ford. Look at that, making the turn right there. Wow. Here's, Brian, we talked about cars that just are timeless, right? Look at this Mustang convertible, right? Timeless. Beautiful car.
And you don't have to do anything to it.
No.
Clean it up, dust it off. There it is.
Yes, it's perfect.
I
You don't
mean,
have to
probably
tune it.
original color, maybe not original paint, but
Yeah.
beautiful. It's nice. Yeah, you don't need to do much.
No.
Or you can do a lot.
Now, somebody who's owned convertibles in my life, I'm a little partial. I love the convertible, the feel, the wind in your hair, the sun on your face. You just can't beat it.
Yeah, it's been a big convertible day. And Jeeps, yeah, there's no shortage of Jeeps
No
here
shortage
either.
of Jeeps either.
There we go. And did that baby just give us the peace sign?
Yes,
Oh my, just like this,
I think she
that
did.
almost,
Yeah.
He had to be two. He's
Yeah.
like, hey.
Now look at this. Now you can probably see in the distance, we have an old ambulance that's going to be coming through. It's got its lights on. What year do you think that is?
I know, right?
Hopefully it says on the plate.
I hope you folks at home are guessing the years. You probably are more
Yes.
expert in
Than
this.
we are, for
And that's
sure.
wonderful. But we're like you.
It's
we're
good.
enthusiasts, not
It's
experts.
an old Dodge. It's good he has out of service on the front, just in case you're wondering.
That's from a TV show, Emergency or something
Yeah,
like that.
Emergency, there you go.
Yeah, that's from a TV show.
There's another foamed ice hanging from the windshield.
Gotta
Got a couple
have
of
it.
them there. Gotta have it.
I'm into the reds, man.
Me
I'm into
too.
the reds.
Yeah.
I am. There you go.
And red is a tough color to get that kind of shine.
Yeah,
That is a
metallic
tough
or a candy
metallic. It is
apple.
tough.
Oh, someone's coming in from a different direction. Look at that. The police are going to let him in.
He's going to let him in.
He's out of control, this guy. Here he comes. You'll see him. Is it another Nash? I can't tell by the front end, but it looks like it
Looks
right
like
here, that red one.
Is that a Nash?
I don't
No.
He doesn't even know where he's going right now, but he'll figure it out.
I mean, listen, you almost have kind of
The
some...
Wonder Bug.
The Wonder Bug?
There you go.
Yeah. Look at this Jeep, huh? They're great cars.
Now we got the military vehicle. I'm not sure. It's not like a pin scour, but it has a lot of similarities.
A lot
to
of
one those
similarities,
old
yep.
other- Yeah, definitely not that. But look, an old Cougar too showing
Yeah,
up.
and Edsel just drove past us.
That's a
Those
70s
Edsels.
Cougar.
How long are those Edsels? I mean, they would never fit in a
Right.
garage today.
Right.
No chance.
Henry Ford's son, Edsel, right? Isn't that
Edsel,
what it
that's
was?
Henry Ford's son.
Isn't that what it was?
Yep.
See?
Lots of Camaros. You got a Camaro making the turn, right? Look at the blowers on the hood in that one.
Oh yeah, you're not messing around.
You're not messing around with that.
I mean, it's amazing. These people are sitting on the sidewalk, only
Yeah,
a foot
you got
away
an
from these
old-
cars.
Old Corvettes.
Hey, do whatever it takes to enjoy your day, right? Nice, very
Boy,
nice
you
conditions.
know, look at this. Here's another great convertible that's just passed us. It truly is a labor of love. I mean,
Oh, man.
Americans have such a fascination with cars. Right?
Yeah,
They
definitely.
really do.
Yeah, there's no shortage of love for these.
No, and it's not like that in Europe and other countries. I mean, people don't realize car culture is unique to America. It's unique to us. It's another old red
This one's
Chevy
got the 5
pickup.
freeway on the top. Here you go.
Hydromatic, it's said on the side. What do you think that meant? Hydromatic.
Not Ultramatic?
No,
I don't want it.
Hydromatic.
I only go with
Yeah.
Ultramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are people who are listening to this whole thing going, what are they talking about?
Another Mustang. Boy, there's a beauty. That white pickup truck.
There it
And that
is.
looks like something out of a ZZ Top video I might have seen
Yeah,
back
there's
in the
so
80s.
many that have reasonable bodies, straight, paint's a little jacked,
Right.
but the engine is where they put their money,
Yeah,
or the wheels,
100%.
yeah.
Look at that old Bug with another Bug on the roof.
And
You
then
see that
another one, it's
Another one.
Infinity.
It's Infinity.
What's
Yeah,
going on, truck? Hey, Dice Man.
Gosh, we are really privileged to have this spot at this corner, aren't we?
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
this is one of the best views in
we told
all
people
of,
you guys
in
could
all
park
of
here, too.
Hilltop. There it is.
There you are. Is it Santa again? No, hold on. Very nice. Nice job. Looks good. Very nice.
All right.
This has some wooden steering wheels going on here too.
Yeah.
We love that so much.
We
too,
should also mention, Brian, we are here at the Valero here in the corner of Cypress and Hilltop, and they were kind enough to let us set up
let's
shop
thank
here.
Valero then.
They've got
Yeah.
an amazing touch-free car wash here. I brought my car here. For people that really don't want their paint to get damaged, it's completely brushless, unbelievable.
Oh, well,
car
since
wash.
we're doing a Valero commercial, they have high quality at low prices here too.
They do.
Well, since we're doing,
They call it low price.
if you're
That's
looking for
true.
Twinkies,
You're looking for Twinkies. This is the spot.
that's it. Nice. We thank Valero for that kind,
No,
because we
do.
double parked here too.
Yeah,
so-
we did double park.
Yeah, we did. I want to find Ben.
Look at that
Where
old
did Ben
Bronco. We
go?
love that Bronco. Woo!
There it is.
That is great.
Okay. Lincoln Continental. I can't believe it. Is there another BMW bike? No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
Oh,
a little envious that RPD has BMW bikes.
Man,
I'm a little
They
jealous.
just
I like to be on
love
the,
riding
I like to
that.
be on
You
the
know
things.
they do. Okay, so we haven't seen the same
There's-
cars
there's
come
a-
around.
there's
So there's like a million cars here.
Million cars, yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, it is.
And a bicycle too. Hey.
I think that's a Schwinn.
Yeah. He's got to get where he's got to get, man. Yeah.
Bel Air, Brian, talk about an iconic car.
Yeah.
Bel Air, boy, that was a car back in the day.
Let's decide who gets the lifted truck award. There's a lot of them here. It's going to
Yeah.
be tough. I want to see how high we can get those trucks.
Well, there are just some beautiful automobiles down here and trucks.
And there are people across the street. There are people on all four corners going down for a good mile down the road. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean,
it really is.
like I said, I got here almost 2 hours before this whole thing started, and there were just thousands and thousands of people lined up already.
I swear, they really do come out for these wonderful events.
Yeah, how about that Silverado? Look at the condition that is in. Boy, he's taking good care of that.
And these same kind folks, you'll see it like at Glowing Wild at
Oh,
Turtle Bay.
100%,
You'll
yeah.
almost run into them every time. And it's a store.
Yeah.
It's like, this is what it's all about. Yeah. There you go. These old trucks are just so fun.
They're so cool.
They're
It's
just so
I don't know
fun.
about you, but I like that matte black look to it, right? Yeah.
he did
Very
that this
stealth.
morning. That was done early today.
Yeah.
Look at that. More Chevelles going
More
through.
Chevelles, couple convertibles coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Had a Monte Carlo that went by
Challenger,
earlier.
Yeah. Oh, the
Look,
SS Club is here.
You got SS
Yeah.
Club here. You got a Challenger. Oh yeah.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's hear some more engines. What's wrong with you? Everyone get weak now? There's a Wonder Bug. Look, let's see if she's
Oh,
having a
yeah.
good time. Not at all.
See, Brian, that's the foam dice. A car
There's
like
the
that,
foam
you
dice.
gotta have some foam dice hanging from the rear
We've
view
seen a lot
mirror.
of dice here, but we need to see more.
Yeah. Listen, admittedly, I will tell you that when I turned 16, I put a foam dice on my first
Did
car.
you really?
It was a 10-year-old Honda Accord. It was the first thing I did.
All
I
right.
hung foam
You're a
dice
class act.
from the rear view
There
mirror.
you go. That's all it took, huh?
That's all it took.
The girls were swooning, too.
They were. No, they weren't, actually.
No, they weren't happy.
Not back in 1986.
Let's wave and see if they'll wave. They got the sun in their eyes. They don't
They,
even
do. They
know.
can't see us.
No. Uh-oh, did it
Yeah.
stall out? Oh, no. You know what? I'll help push that thing.
We might have a little
He's
engine
got it.
trouble here yet.
Let me tell you truthfully, one time in the rain, I was in my suit, I pulled over, helped them, and I couldn't push this land yacht.
Oh.
Listen, it was so big, and
Yeah.
it was slick, but by me sheerly looking pathetic, a bunch of people got out of their
Got out of the car.
So I
Yeah.
really started that trend. So, I was like, I will help as best as I can.
There's a converted Bronco convertible. You gotta like that. One was in great shape. That lime green one.
Yeah,
that
but it
just
sounds
went
like
by.
we're yelling because these cars are a little bit loud.
They are a little bit loud.
Oh, he might need a push. We're not even
He
joking.
might need a push. He looks like he's stalled
my
out
goodness.
there. Listen, I don't think it'd be a cruise without a car breaking down or two.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Now, we did hear something interesting from one of the spectators here who told us he's been in these things. He's got a 54 Ford, I think, right?
Uh-huh.
And he said if,
Oh, it ain't going
if the
anywhere.
cruise goes too slowly, the engines can overheat on these old cars. They
Oh,
don't,
sure.
They don't have the fans and the
Oh, look
the
at this.
cooling
Don't miss
system.
Tomater. Don't let me interrupt, but you got to
Yeah.
see. Someone really went down and we did it.
Tomater.
Look at that. See, Alta, that's Tomater. There it is.
I love those old horns.
But you're right, yeah. Sometimes you can, you don't want the cars to overheat.
No.
Actually, if you go around this circle a lot and your car's not up to snuff. But, we were blessed with some pretty decent weather.
Oh, yeah.
So it could be much hotter today, and all of a sudden just dropped. So we're okay.
Now, you don't see these, a Datsun wagon. Boy, that is an oldie.
Just think about that.
Datsun.
That's like when there was Anison on the show.
Anison,
When it was a drug called Anison.
Right.
The Datsun.
And people used mercurochrome on your cars. I mean, that's what it was.
What was the coffee back then? I was trying to think of
Folgers.
Folgers. That's
the freeze-dried crystals.
Yes.
You just put it and it lasted forever.
Oh my goodness.
You got an old Chevelle over there that made the turn.
Is that
Look
Mickey?
at this guy, yeah.
Is that Mickey? There you are. There you go. See, they do have a dog in the back.
Yeah, they do have a dog in the back. Another convertible.
You're off to Europe, we know. Have fun.
Yeah, Brian, I love that. The luggage on the back, right?
They
Don't
put
you
a little
love
bit
that?
on there.
Yeah, that is great.
He has an Offenhauser six-pack on that. It said Offenhauser
Offenhauser equipped.
Yeah.
I bet that thing has been in some races in its time, huh?
That's a double trouble. Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Boy, look at that beauty, huh? That's an
I
old
know.
Ford. Wow.
Very nice. Got to have flames. I knew we wouldn't go through the whole day without seeing one car with some flames on it, so that's nice.
Boy, that is a beauty, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
It's like an old drag racing kind of car. Look how fat the back tires are on that thing, huh?
Oh, look at the purple. Now the purple. Come on now. Look at you.
Oh, yes.
There it is. Lovely. There it is.
Look, Brian, the Dodge Dart swinger on the back. Look at that.
I know.
And look, she's got the matching umbrella.
You win the best coordinated award, okay?
10.
You
I
are.
get a 10.
We'll agree.
We give you guys 10.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And that's just for your wife. She's beautiful. There it is. You did good. You scored, brother. All right. Nice. Let's get some more
a Stingray over there made the turn. A couple more pickup trucks.
Yeah.
You can always tell. You start getting into the early 70s, the length of the cars got so big, didn't they?
My dad would say, drive it in his living room. I mean,
yeah.
I appreciate that.
We had an old Oldsmobile growing up in Pennsylvania, and it literally wouldn't fit in our garage. You couldn't put the garage door down.
Have any wood paneling on it?
No wood paneling.
Oh, you got lucky. We had the Country Squire. Come on.
The Country Squire.
There's
There's another Pontiac. Now, I don't know about you, Brian, but when I was a kid, that's the
one, huh?
That Pontiac with that big.
You guys don't know this about
Phoenix.
Glenn, but he has a tattoo of a big Firebird on his back.
Yeah, no, it's a Trans Am. I mean, but that car in the 70s, everyone thinks of Smokey and the Bandit and movies like that.
Man,
I mean, those
classic.
cars were just iconic to the 70s. Really were. Got a Z28 there that just made Camaro. Again, look at the bus. That's great.
There you go. Everyone's waving today. That's nice. They're saying hello.
They're in a good mood.
Saying
Friday.
hello.
And you're right, Brian. I mean, the weather held off. Early in the week, it looked like it could rain.
Right.
We were all worried.
Well, tomorrow's going to be the iffy day, but today it's not.
No.
Today we're like, okay, maybe a little bit around, but not here.
Yeah.
And then, it turned out okay. We're happy about that. That's it. Keep the rust going. Keep the rust.
Keep the rust.
We love that rust.
Yeah.
There you are on your convertible. There it is. There. That's the enthusiasm we're looking for. See, everyone's like, hey,
Now,
we know we're famous.
Now, I'm not sure it's legal to be in a recliner
you
in
do
the
that
back
one
of a
time.
pickup
There
truck.
you go.
I guess the law enforcement's letting that slide.
Yeah, no, they're looking the other way on a few things.
They're looking the other way.
They have to.
They have to.
It's a family event.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of these cars are really famous, and they know that. That's why they give us a little bit.
Here's another low rider, a Chevy that just
Get
made
a
the
little
turn.
lower now.
Yep.
There you go. All right. Oregon plates on this. They came from a ways
Yeah,
away.
it's a ways away.
Oregon in the house. Oregon. Here we go.
Well, I don't know about you, Brian,
Yes.
but that's
We
love it.
He heard. He knew it.
That British racing green, I love. That's one of my favorite.
No, that
colors.
is a great green.
That's
That is
great.
yeah.
The old convertible vet, that British racing green, I love.
Very nice. Oh, we're having such a good time here.
This seems almost endless. I was just thinking, like, have they gone around again? No, they haven't. I haven't seen the same car twice.
No, I know. And we are on the corner of Hilltop and East Cypress. We're at the Valero station, who kindly loaned us their spot so we could shoot all of this.
Now there's
there we go. We love the
Speedster.
Speedster.
That's my speed right there.
There we go.
That is it.
I mean, we have to yell at these people because there's so much noise.
So I know
Forgive us.
the owners of that Speedster actually are Tracy and her husband. They own O2 Motorsports.
Oh, you
and
do
that's
know
their,
them.
Yeah, I know
Oh.
them. That's their Speedster. Hey guys!
There you go.
Love that horn and that
Nice.
Bel Air.
She goes,
But,
hi, Glenn. That's funny.
Yeah.
Look
I
at the
mean,
bow tail on that Corvette, man. There you go.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You know, everyone's just in such a good mood too. You know, we were talking to
Right.
people earlier. Everyone just
So
it brings
important.
out the whole community.
Yeah, it's
you know,
important.
and Kool April Nites, you know, it's a non-profit organization, right? They've raised millions of dollars since 1990, all going to youth charities for kids in need. Just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful
And
organization.
dare I say, this is even better, mostly, than the Hot August nights you hear so much about in Reno.
Oh, yeah.
This is a much better version,
much
much more
better version.
family-oriented
Yep.
version of that.
I agree.
No disparaging Reno, but still, this is a
No.
much better version, you know?
Yeah. No, listen,
Yeah.
the North State, you and I have been all over the country in our careers, and really the people here are just salt of the earth. This
Yeah,
is a
definitely.
wonderful, wonderful
They
community in
really
the North
are.
State. And they come out to really celebrate these events,
Yeah.
right?
This definitely brings in a lot of money, and
Yep.
and it stays here in the community, and we
Which
love
is-
that.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you got the lawn chair in the back.
Yeah, lawn chair in
I
the back.
think I would sit in the back of those trucks. There it is.
I mean, hopefully you're going slow.
There we go. Got the Cougar XR7 coming by here.
Yeah. I love the plate. Bad XR7.
Yeah, that was my clue.
Yeah.
But I knew it was a Cougar. So
Yeah.
that was my clue. Yes, more license plates with your name on it, please.
Yeah,
that
and
would
look,
help.
you can't beat the Stingray, right? That's another
Yeah.
one of those just iconic cars.
Well, how about this 56 Chevy? You know how I know? Because it says it on the license
License
plate. see how that helps us? Full transparency.
But you know, right?
Make it easy on us.
When you hear a name like Stingray, or in that case, a
Yeah.
Bel Air, you know the image that comes to mind. You
Right.
just picture it.
Yeah,
Automatically.
spectacular. This is like an endless stream of cars.
Yeah.
It will never end.
No,
How
and-
are you? There you go. What's up?
And
You okay?
and you know, the great thing is, Brian, that this has been 10 days. This has been going on. There's been
Yeah.
show and shines all throughout
like
the
the
week.
culmination of it
right,
all.
We've covered it, and then of course you got the big show tomorrow
Yeah.
at the Civic. So,
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a tough day weather-wise, but we're going to see. We're crossing our fingers on that one. But but today's turned out perfect, you know, for this kind of event. Not too hot. They actually had to throw on a jacket, whereas on Monday you didn't have to.
No.
You didn't.
No,
I was
we-
thinking T-shirt today? What?
T-shirt. No, it was like 84 earlier in the
Right,
week.
right.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff there. All right, I like it. I like more trucks, more a camper.
I love
See,
it.
that's
Yes.
Moxie right there.
That is.
The camper. There it is. Nice. Class act right there. Yeah, there's a lot of trucks here today. I'm really,
There are
this
a
is
lot
very
of pickup
interesting.
trucks.
Yeah, the old school pickups are winning
Yeah.
out, and as far as the many vehicles we've seen come through here.
Yeah, 100%.
Nice.
Another SS Camaro with the racing
Oh, Mama's
stripes
got
on
it.
it. Another orange
Mamacita.
SS.
Yeah, you got that. You're doing it. Okay, there she is. We're friends.
Look at
Yeah.
this 39 Caddy that just made the turn.
That
Is
is,
that not
yeah.
beautiful? You could fall asleep in the back of that thing. Put a bed back
Yeah.
there. Look at that.
Now we're getting the full bore of that great exhaust.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
It's hovering here, and it's a cloud.
We should have had a fan over here maybe blowing on us.
So if it seems like we're a bit on edge, it's, you know. How are you? Good. You having
Hi.
fun? Okay, good. So you can't
You know,
ask.
I would almost dare to say there's as many kids here as adults.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, not just in the cars, but I mean, up and down the street. I mean, everyone has brought their families, their dogs. People brought all their blankets. I mean,
Yeah.
I saw people cooking out with a little grill.
Make it a big event.
But I mean, really, I'm not sure there's a bigger event really in Reading than this because it goes on for 10 days.
Right. Now you imagine, and the kids, like we've been watching them play out here in the grass. Imagine like a couple years from now, they go, oh, we had such a great time at that event. And it's not because they saw all the cars, because they just hung
Yes.
around as
Hung
family.
around.
It didn't matter.
No.
But it's what brings people together that's important, you know?
100%.
Yeah, that's so
Yeah,
good.
I mean, neighbors seeing neighbors, people you might not see a lot. Everyone has busy lives, and everyone
You
just
know,
comes
we've
out
been
for it.
seeing people that, we haven't
Yeah.
seen in a while, too. Yeah. All right, let's see. Got a truck still? Yeah. We're blowing through these trucks.
Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of trucks. Now there is a hearse, Brian. We thought we saw.
Oh,
hearse.
I knew it.
There
I
is
needed to see
there
one. An
always-
old caddy.
There's always an old hearse in these things.
I guarantee there's no cadavers in this hearse.
No.
But if there was.
No, wait, there is a coffin in the back. That's a
Oh,
little
boy.
odd. Boy,
Oh,
no,
boy.
it doesn't even look like it's big enough to fit a coffin, does it? It looks like it's long enough.
See, now the double headlamp on the Corvette, That's my favorite front end. I'm a 59 Corvette guy. That's not the correct back end for a 59, so I'm not sure. It might be 63 or something. I don't know. I'm guessing. But
you like the double headlight look.
100%. 59, 60 are my Corvette. I love those.
And as you know, in later years, Jaguar kind of developed in the 70s that same look. They kind of stole it, if you will. But I'm with you.
Nothing is original anymore. So.
Nothing's original.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get a year on this hearse. It's just making the turn right now. Funeral coach, it says. We don't see any year on the front of it.
There we go. They see us waving now.
They see us waving.
There we go.
What year?
What year? What year?
1950. Anybody in the back? Yeah. So,
hey, we're dying to drive with you.
We're dying to drive with you.
He's heard that before, of course.
Yeah.
Come on. Had to say it.
People are dying to get a ride.
Dying to get a ride in that
exactly.
thing.
Yep, that's what he said.
Brian, look at the skull on the back of it.
That's the only way to fly.
The only way to do it.
We're going to set up a few more
Now
cool lights out
a
here
GTO.
so we're not so dark.
Well, that's a beautiful
just slick,
GTO.
you know?
Just made the turn.
Unbelievable.
Love those foam dice. and the white walls. You got to love the old-fashioned cars with these huge tires and these giant white walls. It's a lot of work to get those white walls clean, let me tell you.
I love it. Oh, hey, you see that taxi over there? We just might have missed that one. Yeah. I love it.
I love that old taxi. Now, here's the thing. A VW thing is this orange thing is just making the...
There's that thing we saw before.
Yeah, we saw it a little earlier. Hey, guys.
Hey, there's that thing. There's that thing.
Yeah,
that thing. That thing you do. She's heard it all. She's heard it all.
A beautiful Mustang convertible making the turn.
I love it. Love it.
Now we got some more hot rods coming through.
See, now we're starting to hear some horns. We needed a few. Good.
Oh yeah. I mean, talk. What kind of sound takes you back more than an old style horn?
Right.
I mean, in your head, you're like, must be 1935. You're that kind of car horn.
Now we're getting back to those exposed front ends.
Yep.
Where you don't see the hood because you can't fit a hood.
I wish I
with
knew.
That
I
blower.
wish I knew what year that was. That green convertible that just made the turn.
Some of those will fool you. There's some off-brand of those vehicles that
really,
were.
Really
I wouldn't say off-brand, but they were. They had a small run, and then the car company went under, or it was bought out. So you might not be the Model A or T that you think it is. That's definitely not, but still, sometimes they're caddies, sometimes they're not.
That is in beautiful
condition. Yeah, I wish I knew what it was. I really do.
Yeah.
One more time. Come on here. That's a car breathing right now. It's just breathing. It's got a little bit of a cold.
Yeah, he's hoping it doesn't stall out, I think. Is what He doesn't want to die in the middle of the run.
It's very flatulent, that car.
Yes.
There we go.
He's saying hi.
Yeah. It's just a hello.
Yeah.
Is this guy trying to pick up
the blowers on that thing, huh? Yeah.
Bro! It's the fat back end. There you go.
Look at the size of the rear tires on that, huh?
That's perfect for a car cruise, but imagine taking that to the grocery store every day. Your family would be like, I'll stay home, Dad.
At home, yeah.
It's okay. I don't need the attention.
Chevy Nova made the turn, another great car.
I love it.
I've also noticed, Brian, some people actually dressed up in costumes from different time periods.
Yes! See, now that is classy. You do see them. Hey, didn't we see them before?
We did see them before.
Did we? How'd they get around that quickly?
I don't know.
You guys are cutting corners. We know.
I think they're drinking over there. I think they're having too much fun.
We appreciate it. There it is. There was two dogs about to fight it out right there.
Yes. Hey, guys.
Anything can happen.
Another Bel Air.
When you're out here and ready. Anything. Right? That's your favorite, yeah?
That's your favorite? Yeah. Our on-site producer said it's one of his favorite cars right there. Yeah.
Spectacular.
Another VW Bug. You've seen a bunch of those. But really, right, I think you see a lot of Chevys, Camaros, you see Corvettes, you've seen a couple Challengers.
I honestly feel like you checked every box. Like one of each car.
Sure.
I mean, if we're going to see a Chrysler to a Pantera to a Chevy to seriously.
And we've seen VW buses, we've seen old Ford trucks.
A T-bucket,
we've seen Jeeps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An old car that might have been called a white. There's some like very old stuff here. Yeah.
Now look at that Monte Carlo with the T-top. So those of you old enough to remember, I remember those T-tops. We thought they were the coolest thing. You just lift out these glass panels, put them in the trunk, and it's almost like an instant convertible.
Well, you know, we say old, but I think to be a classic car, I guess it depends on the state. To get those license plates, it has to be 25 years old. Think of it. That would put it to 2000. A 2000 classic car? It can't be. I must be getting my numbers wrong. There's no way that could be that way. Unbelievable.
We had a beautiful, beautiful pickup flatbed truck just came back. And
I'm actually glad now. When I heard there was going to be several lanes, I was a little confused, but I'm glad now because that really gets everyone through a couple of times.
Totally.
So, okay, this is, remember that old TV show, Shazam?
That's it.
That's the Shazam bus right there.
It's an old GMC.
Yes, he went around the country with his mentor.
Yeah.
Which was also kind of strange and interesting at the same time.
And there's another Trans Am, one of my personal favorites.
Hey, yeah, you know, I thought somewhere there was a General Lee. How come we haven't seen a General Lee?
Yeah, we haven't seen
it. There it is, right there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay. I thought I heard it. I was like, come on, did you see it?
I heard the horn, but I didn't actually see the car.
But this is the...
Of course, the Dukes of Hazzard made that car famous, right?
And you're a Coy and Vance fan, and I'm kind of a Bo and Luca. No, I'm just kidding around. No, we're both Daisy fans.
We're both Daisy Duke fans. That's the truth.
I know, huh? It's cool, huh? That's the sound we need to hear. The General Lee.
Yeah, you got another Mustang there coming through with the racing stripes on the side.
There it is. You know, it's good that we're out of Valero just in case they need some gas.
Chevelle, right? And we've seen countless Chevelles.
Yeah, 350, nice.
Yep. You know, it's funny because you see those old cars, and you don't think they're fast. But let me tell you, you don't want to race those.
No.
You definitely want to race those at all.
There we go.
Another Bel Air.
I wonder how they feel inside the cars, having all these people staring at them. You know.
Or them breathing in all the exhaust beam behind those.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. Because they're like in a fishbowl. Everyone's looking at them like they're.
Yeah.
What's up, man? There we go. Nice. This guy just left his house today. The motorcycle in the back. He's like, let's just go.
Just throw it in the back.
Let's just cruise. There it is. I like his style. Just on the move.
Yeah, you got some people throwing haystacks in the back, just sitting on the back of their pickup truck.
But they didn't even throw them in the back. They were already there. They came from the farm.
I know you're a fan of this look right here with the old paint kind of
I can dig
different
it.
colors.
Yeah, I can.
Different colors shining through.
Yeah. I love it. I like the
that's a work in progress.
It really is.
Right?
It really is.
Another GTO.
See, we haven't heard that in a bit. We need to hear some more revving.
Now Plymouth. Now that's a car model you haven't heard in a while, in decades.
Totally.
Plymouth.
Plymouth.
GTX.
Okay, there's that Nash Metropolitan that came around once before. That's a there it is. No Shelby Cobras yet?
No Shelby Cobras.
You know what?
Right,
that might be the
request.
one car. That had to have been at the show and shine. Oh, look, now they're way up in the convertible. They're showing it off right there. Is that a Corvair? Oh, it is, isn't it?
It is.
Is that what that is?
I can't.
Okay, Corvair! Corvair, forever! Freaking love it!
Yeah. Another Malibu coming through. Yes.
Just want to get their attention, just make sure they... I know, right? Make some noise. See, we have to bring the enthusiasm, you know?
We do.
Exactly.
In and out bug. I like that.
Are you having fun?
Oh, yeah.
I knew you were. All right. Come
over
right over here.
Brian,
Get in front of the tape. I want you to be able to see these cars.
Through.
Right there. Look at the old fire truck, Alton. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they got their old equipment decked out.
That's an old Van Pelt, it looks like it says.
I bet it could still put out a fire, too.
Old hoser, they call it. Wow.
Where did Ben go? Ben was our Ford expert.
He was.
I want to get his opinion. I don't know where he went. He sneaked
more
away.
Corvettes.
Oh, there's Ben out front. Alton, do me a favor. Go, the guy in the tan pants right there. See that chair sitting there? Tell Ben I want to talk to him. Go get that guy, Ben, in the tan pants, sitting up front in the chair. Yeah, I'm sending my boy to do my dirty work.
Looks like we got a 67 Chevelle right there.
Tell Ben I want to interview Ben.
Make the turn.
Okay, here, Alton's going to go get Ben for me.
All right,
the guy, we met him earlier. He's a Ford expert.
He is.
We want to chat with him.
And he's been in some car shows, he said.
I want to get a word or two in with him. Let's see if he looks over. We got to get experts when we can, because I'm not the expert, obviously. I'm not. It's good for my
Stinger that's just making the turn.
Oh, he doesn't know what he's asking him for. Hey, Ben. Oh, I guess I lost my kid. That's fine. He'll be fine. Oh, you got the bubble maker going there.
Another old Camaro. some more Chevy pickup trucks. Another
man.
Ford about to make
Cops
the
are
turn
circling
here.
around. I'll have Alta come back over here.
Look at this Pontiac. Well, that is just gorgeous. I don't want to say the model, get this one wrong, but that is a stunner.
I don't think he knows.
Tempest.
Alta didn't ask it correctly.
Pontiac Tempest, that's what it was called. I was going to guess that, but
I'm glad you're leading the charge on this one. I'm trying to get us an interview.
yeah, I'm.
There he goes. Alta's getting him up out of his chair. He was getting too comfortable.
I think they're on the second loop. I'm definitely starting to see the Metro
Yeah.
guys are rolling through.
Ben, come on over here.
Yeah, we're going to try to get an interview for you
Yeah, I
guys.
do. I want to talk to him. Ben, come and step over the caution tape. Let's
Hey
just have a
guys,
few
love that
words
Ford.
with a Ford expert. Let's get the Ford expert here.
That
Okay,
is
come
a
on closer.
Ford.
Come close to him. Okay, look out, Alta. Stay out of the way. All right, hey, Glenn, we got Ben here finally.
Hey Ben, how are you?
I'm doing really good tonight.
Good.
A lot of
So
fancy cars.
yeah, a lot of fans. What have been your favorites so far?
A lot of them. I can't name them all.
But you love Fords, we know that. Now, you also had a car in Show and Shine.
Yes, it was a 54 Mercury Monterey. And it has a factory Continental kit on it.
There you go. That's the tire on the back, obviously. Yeah,
Right,
yeah. Hey, you don't often get to see that one.
Yeah, not very
All right,
often.
were you? How many people owned it before you? How long have you had that car?
I've had it 43 years.
Wow. So labor of love.
You know, the wife said when I retired, I had to get out in the garage. So I got a car.
That
You
is.
got
Some
a
of
car.
these Fords you're seeing, I'm seeing some Cougars here from the 70s, but I think you go a little farther back than that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you'd prefer the 50s?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just a guess, I don't know.
I liked one of the cars had was a hearse. It went by. You
Oh,
saw
man.
that. Yeah.
I think we saw a coffin in there, too.
Yeah, there was a skull on the back of the trunk. Did you see that?
Inside,
Yeah. Custom skull was done. But you've been coming to this. You said, for a couple years, right?
Oh, a long time.
A long time.
Ever since they started it.
Ever since this. So you've seen this grow. I mean, talk about the history. It's been going on for 35 years. What changes have you seen? What changes have you seen?
More people and more cars. And they're all fancy.
Oh, the cars got fancier, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, so the level of craftsmanship, or just that so many people are getting invested into their automobiles now?
They're getting invested in their automobiles to keep the old ones on the road.
I love that.
The new ones aren't very good.
We need some more leaded gas, don't we?
No, we don't need leaded gas. No more leaded gas.
I use ethanol-free 93 in mine.
Of course you do.
Of course
We
you
knew
do.
you were a classy dude.
Yes.
We got a lot of class action. Thank you very
Thank
much
you,
for
man, for
joining
stopping
us.
by. We
You're
appreciate
great.
it.
You're letting us kidnap you for a little bit.
Right,
Yes.
thank you.
And I understand, last thing you won a big award for your Show and Shine.
Yes, I did.
What was that award you won?
It won from the Chef's High School. Yeah.
And a great high school that is, too. Thank you again,
Thank you,
man.
man. We appreciate it. Thank
Enjoy
you.
your time here. See, finally you got to hear an expert. You weren't hearing us.
No.
We're not so smart.
No.
So, yeah.
Look at this one. They've got a full-size skeleton in the back of this.
There we go. I know. Okay. Now, I don't think we saw that one earlier.
No.
Uh-oh. That's how you end up in the crowd.
Yeah.
I'm not advising that. Okay?
No.
That's right. Honk to get back at him. There it is. All right.
Got these folks from Oregon that are coming back around
Now,
again.
you know what we're not seeing a lot of? Even though we are seeing some plates that are customized, we're not seeing a lot. You think
No.
you'd see more
I think you'd see
vanity
more.
plates, and
Yeah.
people just want to just call it what it is,
There's been a handful, but you're right.
Yeah,
Not too
we're not
many.
seeing. I expected to see more of that,
Yep.
Like one hot rod or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe that's probably been taken, I assume.
There's another Pontiac that just made the turn. Kind of a mint
Love
green
it.
color. It's funny. We've seen some people in these cars from the 50s, and they're on the passengers are on their cell phone in the back. It's like a disconnect.
Right.
You're like, wait a minute.
Right.
There should barely be a radio in some of these cars.
Trying to see.
Got another Ford making the turn, elevated. That Bronco's in good
Here
shape.
comes some more. Another Ford, another Cougar there too.
Yep, another Cougar.
Oh, there's a Cutlass convertible.
Oh, no, look at this beautiful Mercedes-Benz making the turn.
I can tell.
Yeah, that old convertible, that style is just classic. That's a beaut.
All right, here's a vet. He wants to come around his own way. He's by his own rules.
I think Brian, your mic died. All right, it's back? Okay, we got it back.
Thank you. Okay, good.
All right.
No one wanted to hear me anyway. They had enough of me. Isn't that right, son? They had enough of Daddy.
There's an old Chevy Nova.
There you go. Oh, he's yelling no brakes.
No brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would not be the time.
Yeah. You gotta love when the spare tires on the outside
No
like
brakes.
that, right? The old spare tires mounted on the trunk and back.
Man, that's it.
Another
There you
GTO,
are.
another Pontiac GTO Vet. Now that's what I like. See those old flip-up headlights on that Vet?
That's the only way.
Those were the things. Look at that Mad Dog.
And this guy's probably owned it from day one.
Day one.
Yeah,
Guaranteed,
he's owned his Corvette. That's not the guy who
Yeah.
just bought it. He's owned it.
Pontiac Le Mans. How about that?
Le Mans.
Le Mans.
Yeah.
Another
Oh, here comes the old emergency.
Ambulance again, yeah.
Who was it? Kent McCord? No, that was a different show. No. Who's in the emergency? Julie London? Was she? No, is that a different one?
Yeah.
I can't remember the show. Somewhere. I think I had a Squad 51 on something
Squad
or other. Yeah,
51.
Car 54 or something. I'm getting. There's a lot of numbers involved. There it is.
Lot of Mustangs, boy, coming through.
And is that Kevin's? Is it still Kevin's birthday?
Yeah, he's 70. There they are. They're all
It says
waving.
that on their car. It's Kevin's birthday.
Hi.
Still. Uh-oh, the little
there
girl's
she
driving.
goes, yeah.
That's dangerous. There we go.
Hey, guys.
That's right.
An
That's
old
right.
LeBaron. Boy, you got to love that. Look at the fins on the back of that LeBaron.
Actually, that's a great color for it, too.
Great color,
It
yeah.
really is, too.
59 LeBaron that one was. Wow.
Oh, people are having so much fun. Look, and people are staying. It's not like people decided they
No.
wanted to beat the traffic
no.
and leave. They are
No.
sticking around.
Got another bug coming through there.
I love it. Okay. Oh,
Hey,
look,
guase, love it.
an old school Hummer, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Oh, they're
Camaro.
all coming over here, too.
Now look at this, huh? Another old Pontiac. Well, those Trans Ams were just the car to have in the 70s. Let me tell you, they were the car to have. Couple pickup trucks coming through still.
Someone's delivering Jack in the Box across the street. See, this is four corners of food, too.
Yes.
You know? There it is. Okay, so now Sheriff's Office involved
Another
again.
Mustang. Yeah, there they are.
Very nice.
Monitoring the traffic flow there.
Love it.
There's an old vet that just made the turn in the distance with the T-tops. Boy, God, I just love those old T-tops. Here's another VW coming through.
There it is.
You know,
Take the family on the bus.
They're bringing those things back. They actually now have an electric version of the VW bus because the demand was so high.
You know
People
what?
love
Honestly,
those
that would still be a nice vehicle.
things. Yeah.
There you go. That's right. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Penny Lane.
Yeah.
That's it. There you are.
Yes.
There we go. We gotta say, let's
Yeah.
be able to say hi. Wave.
Hey,
There it
guys.
is. Yeah. They're so
I am
kind.
partial to the flames on the front of some of these.
It's just, you
Yeah.
ooze of cool. That's what
Ooze
you,
of cool,
you're oozing
yeah.
cool everywhere.
Very cool.
What? Yell something smart. Okay, that was it.
Look at this one coming through. They're
That's it. Yeah. There it is. There it is. That's what we've been waiting for.
I think I would have to go to the chiropractor if I was
Isn't
in
that
car for any
crazy?
length of time.
That's
A
crazy.
lot of fun though to see
Yeah,
that
that's
stuff.
right.
I love it. Yeah, I'm glad you love it too, son. There we go. Oh yeah,
Got
they're
some
having fun
old
now.
Jeeps coming through.
What does he got in the back of his? He just got a bunch of coolers there.
Yeah,
Smart
I
man.
know. It's-
Have some coolers. Get some. There you go.
Look at the fins on this beauty.
That could
huh?
hold a lot of people.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
lot of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's like 10
I think
people in
there's-
that car.
I think there's- I
How
think
many
there's
people in that
3
car?
families in the back of that car.
And one in the trunk. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
is that right? Oh boy. See, that's like going to a drive-in movie. You got to all tuck in, man.
Yeah.
Pay for car load. Ring it, baby. Ring it. Ring it. That's it.
There it is.
That's it. That's it. See right here. See right here. Very nice.
Hey everybody.
Man, there's more fins here
Oh, yeah.
than in the ocean. No, you know. Everyone's lost their minds now. I think they're getting it.
I think they
secondhand smoke.
Secondhand exhaust, maybe? Is that
Everyone's
thing?
lost their mind.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
In case you're even more silly later tonight for the 10-11, you're going to know why.
Woo! Hey, everybody.
In case our eyes are a little bloodshot. Maybe.
Yeah. The 10 and 11 tonight would be the show to watch to see how punchy we are.
We are, yes. Those would be good shows to watch.
There we go. Okay, Mustang. Okay.
Yeah.
We're a Mustang. That's right.
Yeah, I do like that matte black finish.
Been done before. No, just kidding.
Another GMC pickup truck. Look
Okay,
at that.
he's got it down.
Yep.
Oh, got another Cougar. That's a nice color.
That
okay.
is a beautiful color.
All right. There we go. Black Sheep Squadron.
Yeah.
Black Sheep Squadron. That's it. He knew. He knew what with the reference. We knew the reference. We knew the reference there. That's it right there.
Now you're getting a lot of these. Some of these cars, I'm sure, not like kit cars, but the ones that are doing all the lifts and moving up and down. I mean, that's.
And you know what I've been seeing a lot of is that whereas now some of them are getting out their phones and showing them.
Yes.
Most of them are not. Most of them are just enjoying the ride without their
ride.
phone to show the experience. So that's impressive.
That's another Mustang waving to us. Hey guys.
There we go. I know, huh?
And there's a family station wagon back in the day,
Yeah.
huh? Old
You know the
Malibu
wagons
right
are making
there.
such a nice comeback. There you go. The military's showing up now.
Yeah,
there
the military's here.
There it is. There it is. That's it. That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service. There it is. They're like, hold on, this is just a vehicle.
Pontiac Firebird coming through.
There you go.
Looking good, guys.
What's
Looking
up, Pimp
good.
Dog? That's right. That's right.
Got a
It said it on his license plate. I'm just using
Stingray
it. That's
again,
what it
making
said.
a turn. Hey guys.
There you go. Hey, there it is. Parade wave. No, you have to do it like that. Do that. That's the wave. Oh, now they're getting the phone out. There we go. I want to make sure.
A lot of SS Camaros coming through right now.
Oh, there.
El Camino, Brian.
Right
That's
you got it. You stand right
that's
there.
a car that you know exactly what it is when you see it. The El Camino, right? You know exactly what model it is.
There it is.
Another convertible Mustang. Here's another Corvette coming
Boy,
through
they're
with
not
the
messing
T-tops.
around, these Corvettes.
Yeah.
I don't think we saw some of these before.
No, some of them aren't
See,
here.
that's
like that
the-
GMC is new. Look at this guy.
Yeah. RJ! He almost killed someone.
Yeah.
You see his face? He's like,
Yeah.
oh, that might have been, that could have been bad.
There was a barrier there. He's like, oh, yeah, came
He's
close.
like, thank you for the barrier.
Yeah.
No, kidding, he didn't kill
A
anybody.
couple more military vehicles.
This is a family event, folks. Know what he does.
There, look at that seat in the
Yes.
back of that.
Yeah, a little Mucinex will cure that. Oh, someone's read the new vets. Oh, here we go. Get a little cook here.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
Newer,
that's
let me just say.
newer, for sure.
C8 or something. I don't know. Yeah. There you are. Thanks for waving. We like it. We approve.
Yeah.
Yes, we approve. There you go. It's okay.
It's an old Monte Carlo. It's a good paint
He
job.
brought
on
his
that one.
lady.
Really good looking.
That's what you do. If you're going to work on it in the garage and not see your woman for a while, he brought his lady out and said,
Yeah.
drive with. Now she goes, okay, I get why you disappeared.
You should be letting her drive now.
Yeah,
You should let her drive.
She
So you stay
tolerated
out of
an
the
awful
doghouse.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, he's always in the garage. Yeah.
At some point, probably in the marriage, though, it's a good thing that they spend a little bit of time apart. We've been married for 10, 20, 30 years, maybe.
We're giving love advice too. You're right.
Yes.
You need some time away to miss each other.
Yes, that's the truth.
But don't worry, absence also makes the heart go yonder, not grow fonder.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
yeah.
Oh, go
That's
yonder. A little different there. There it is. Oh, that's shiny. Man, oh man, they're going to be so mad tomorrow when it rains.
That orange pickup truck that came out really
There
pops
is
up.
this is a pickup truck. I mean, if you love pickups, this was for you for sure.
Yep.
There is definitely trucks. Look at that. America! America! So it's right. He had a big old flag on his car.
Plymouth Duster. How about that?
Duster,
huh?
man.
Wow.
Even has, oh, it's Twister now.
Well, yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
you changed it to Twister. Yeah, see, I really dig that old, put a little sign on there. It's probably not real. But
Kane's carpet care, right?
Yeah, but it's cool, you know?
Yeah.
Make it look like it was an old work truck or something. Like that, where you sort of
Looks
work
like another
in,
El Camino that came through.
I'm kind of missing the old Metro bread machines there.
I know.
They look like a bread truck.
It came through a couple
Maybe
times.
maybe it was a diaper truck, you know, back in the day.
Yeah.
They
One was
delivered.
a linen truck.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I'm kind of missing those, you know.
350
There it is.
SS. Wow. That's a beautiful paint job on that one.
Awesome. Oh, they're just circling. They don't even know when to stop. They're out of control. They don't have no idea. Oh man, I see that. That's an El Camino or something they shortened.
Shortened it.
You guys are
Oh,
not
yeah.
able to see that because it's going a different direction, right? It's going home.
It was the pink one.
But
yeah.
holy cow.
Look how small the wheelbase is on
I
that
don't know.
car.
Maybe not El Camino. I thought it had a truck in the back end. No, it was whatever it was chopped. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. I got that car wrong, but it's a chopped old car. Let's hear it. Yeah, there we go. These guys love working on. They love the oil and the grease under the fingernails.
Look at the bug with the bug on the roof. I just love that.
And thank you to Dion behind the camera who's getting better shots of the cars than just a static camera.
Camaro,
Otherwise, we're just talking to air.
True.
Like, we go, hey, look at that car, and it's already long gone. You know?
Here's our VW
That's
bus coming
right.
through. Hey, guys.
We will ride with you. We will go. We're going to
love
Oregon,
it.
probably, right?
I love
Washington?
that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is-
Woodstock! There it is, Yasker. Okay.
That guy driving it probably was at Woodstock.
Yeah.
He was probably at Woodstock.
That
Yeah, I
was.
love the curtains in it. Kind of
A baby was born in that van right
Probably.
there. You know it's
Probably.
true. You know it's true.
Another Camaro
All
coming
right.
through there.
Oh my goodness, yeah. You know, these cars to me seem like you can see them down the street here in Reading, in Chico, anytime. And then, but yet here they are all in one spot. That's right, all in one spot.
Yeah, I don't know about you. I did get to go to some show and shines this week, and when you really see them up close, it's not just the outsides. A lot of them, the insides have been fully restored.
See, that's
which is- I mean,
We're
that
not
is
truly
tough.
appreciating the full
No.
quality of these
No.
vehicles. Yeah.
And then you see them at all different stages. Some are completely done, some
Yeah.
are partial, some they just purchased, and they you know it's going to be years to get it up. I mean, what are these people do before the internet to find parts?
Right.
Right? I mean, where do
Hemmings
they go?
Motor News, right? You know, it'd be a magazine
Right.
to find parts.
Yeah.
Then body off restoration. There it is. There you go.
The Continental.
All right, 5-0. All right, Jack Lord.
Well, look at that Lincoln Continental. That is
Yeah.
something else. Wow.
There it is. This guy's big on his flags.
Yep.
All right, owning every flag, Daddy. All
Got a
right, there you
Ford
go.
flag,
Every
Oregon
flag
Ducks
is there.
flag.
You got every flag possible. There it is.
You know,
He's too cool for us. It's okay.
Some of these people that are sitting at curb level, when I'm watching these
I'm
cars go
worried
by,
for them.
I'm a little worried, but also the exhaust, the tailpipes of some of these are blowing right in their faces. You know?
Hey, but look, when we got Ben up now, he doesn't even want to sit down. He's enjoying watching it from this way. How are you? Hey, family. Hey, fam. There it is.
Cute.
There we go. And another beautiful version of a great
Ready
fire truck.
Big
there
red.
it is. There we go.
Yeah.
You're fired. There it is. Very nice. America's greatest right there.
That's an iconic sound, that old fire engine, right?
Man.
Boy, that's... Love to hear that.
Now, is it thinning out, or is it just people are taking the time to turn around a little bit here?
No, looks like
Still
it's
got another
thinning
half
out
hour.
already.
I think we're.
I mean, we can say the temperature's coming down. You can feel it. It's getting
I'm
a little
glad.
chilly.
Yeah.
It's getting a little chillier.
You know, it really wasn't until a couple of years ago I actually owned an umbrella. So doing weather, I couldn't care less about rain.
Right.
But now I always keep a jacket handy because in this, you know, the North Coast,
you
the
don't
North
know.
State, you
don't know.
might need it later on. That's right, girl. That's right. That's right.
Still got lots of cars and trucks coming through.
That's
I
right.
can still see a line. It goes
Going
back
to the
a ways.
drive-in? I know you are. That's right.
Yeah, we do have a drive-in here. There is.
That's where they're going.
Yeah.
You just know. She was happy. He's like, hey, I gotta play it cool. I understand when the gentlemen have to play it cool. I understand. You gotta look like the car, play it cool. There it is. Some people just having so much fun.
That's beautiful.
There it is. Very nice job. Looks good to me. There we go.
Buick Skylark, huh?
Yeah.
That's in beautiful condition.
Here they come. They're hitting that corner good.
Another Corvette. Look at the white walls, huh?
Yeah, man.
Gotta
He's sitting
love that.
low in that. Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah.
you are. Obviously, they're having as much fun as we are here. So, and you can hear the rumbling of the engines as you expect to, but some have a little more rumble than others. Oh, now we're going the big land yacht.
The Lincoln.
1975. 75 in the house. There it is.
That's a marquee. Marquee.
Very
You got
nice.
it, Brian. You got it.
Thank goodness these car companies put the name on the side.
Yeah, we'd have no idea.
Thank goodness.
Although now I wish the font was a little bigger. I can't quite read.
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't make it so
Yeah,
curvaceous.
it's a little too small.
There it is.
And
I think some new ones melded with some of the ones
I
that
do
are circle.
too, yes.
A couple times, yes.
I think they're letting in some new ones as they come by.
Yeah, I think
Letting
so.
in some new ones. Yeah.
And now a presidential vehicle. See, anytime you put flags on the front, yes, that is a vehicle.
That's a Plymouth. We don't know the model of that Plymouth, but it's we can see that it's a Plymouth.
I want to see more of the people dressed up in their costumes to manage their vehicle. That's what I'm waiting for. So we might be done with that, but not sure. I didn't know you could still cross the street over here.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
No, it makes me a little nervous that they might have been in the crowd. I mean, people are right on these curbs. I mean,
the good thing is, folks at home, we are standing behind police tape, so we're tight.
That'll protect us.
Yes, it will never get past that. It says caution. They won't have to worry about that. Yeah. All right, Jeep.
That's a cool
That's
looking
right.
Jeep. Yeah, I love it.
He's having fun with it.
I love when you see the old Jeeps with the gas can in the back.
Oh, yes.
You gotta have the gas.
That's
can.
a must.
That's
That
a
really is.
must-have.
Okay, so we got everyone on the back of the Mustang. Hearing some more unique horns as well.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, they have like 8 people in that car.
Well, you said it, Brian. We saw a couple cars going by. We swear there was like 10 people in the back. You don't realize how big those cars were in the 50s.
Oh, and it wasn't scraping at that point. No, they were holding on nicely. There you go. There's Bad Santa.
There it is.
Bad Santa.
Yeah. That is a great old vehicle right there. Wow.
Do we want to ride? Oh, you know we do. Yeah. Yeah. I would run up and jump on that, but I think we're working still, right?
Yeah, when you see those old cars with those wooden framed out wheels, I'm just thinking, what happens when they get wet? They just break and split and you're broken down on the road.
Too funny. That's right. Looking good. Looking good, man.
Good, guys.
And the car, too. Yeah. Yes, son.
Now look how many people we got in the back of this pickup truck.
Take over for a minute. Let me see here.
All right, Brian stepped off camera for a minute. We're coming to the tail end of this thing, I think, folks. It has just been an unbelievable turnout, really. I mean, there are still thousands of people on Hilltop behind me, in front of me that you can't see behind the camera.
It's funny, I just stepped off to check some text. That's what I actually stepped over. So our boss, Carrie, just wrote.
You guys are doing great. Keep up the good work. That's good. We need to save that text.
Yes.
When we want a pay raise, we need to say that.
Carrie, that's our love language. Carrie's our news director. She sent a very nice text. Thank you.
Yeah.
I got one from Ashley, too. What did Ashley have to say?
Ashley said you're live technically, so don't say bad things. Oh, they know us too well.
Too late.
They're too late.
Sorry, Ashley.
I don't think the FCC is
Ashley
monitoring.
Harding, thank you.
I don't think the FCC is monitoring this YouTube channel. But
And then my son came over to me and said, "Hey, Dad, how long is this going on for?"
he's hungry. He wants his
Yes.
dinner, probably.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yes.
I tried to feed him some pizza before we got here, and I had it on its side to store it, and it just shrunk into one big pizza. It was, it's a long story. Don't worry about it. So, but he's having fun here. There we go. What happened to the top?
It's an old Blazer. We love that. Hey, kids.
What's up, man?
Hey, kids.
People throwing out candy. There we go. That's a great idea.
That's a great Blazer, yeah. Hey, guys. Hey, kids. Yeah.
Oh,
they're throwing candy.
Hey, we've been given the green light to give the red light to wrap this up.
To wrap this up.
Whenever ready yesterday. No, just kidding.
No, we should remind people though that we're probably gonna cut this down a little bit. We're certainly gonna have video of this on the 10 to 11
Dion,
show.
come over here. I want to interview you real quick. Okay, Dion, give us the lowdown. Dion has been behind the camera, and come over here. You're so handsome. You're gonna be in front of the camera. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna cut this thing down now. Is he on camera?
You're gonna trim this later for what?
We're gonna trim it up, you know, make sure we got the good stuff in here. So that's gonna be hard because everything's been good, you know.
Yeah.
So you know, we're gonna do our best to make sure we wrap it up neat, something presentable, you know, accessible for everybody.
And yeah, be
Excellent.
sure to tune in at 10 and 11. We also want to say thanks again to our gracious host,
Thank you,
Valero
Dion.
Gas Station here. They have a beautiful touchless car wash for all these guys that go through. Touchless, brushless. It's not going to scratch your paint. I bring my own car here. They are really great people.
As you hate this production, Dion's taking full credit.
Dion's taking full credit. No, he's not taking full
I
credit.
can't take all the credit.
Only if you hate him. Oh, no. Thank you for filling us in
No,
on the
and we
background.
appreciate you guys tuning in. It's been a real pleasure to be this up close. Like I said, I went to some of the show and shines, but you don't get to see all the cars because some people choose certain ones versus others. But I guess, you know, I'll ask you, Brian, you know, tomorrow, right, is the culmination of this thing at the Civic. What are we thinking weather? Is it 50-50 rain? Is it, in other words, is it a soaker all day, or we don't know?
Last night we were talking about an all-day kind of event.
Yeah.
As a weather guy, I would never say 50-50 because that's the worst. Think about that. It's either 60-40, right?
That's why I don't do weather. I do news, he does weather.
That's something you'll learn now. I will never say, but I don't often give percentage. I think we have a really good shot at rain. We know we start off with it in the morning. We'll be doing a forecast tonight at 10-11, so we'll be updating and getting even tighter timing on it. But it did look very troublesome for tomorrow. So.
All right. Well, fingers crossed. It stays at bay. Regardless, everyone's going to come out, right? I mean, people have come from all over Oregon. We've seen plates from Washington State.
Yeah.
Look at it, Nevada. Look at this old Ford pickup
And the
truck.
crowds have not left yet. They're having a good old time. But we're going to leave them, and we're going to leave you. But like I said, we're going to put this on social media.
And we will see you later tonight at 10 on Fox and 11 on Channel 7 at KRCR. And we'll see you guys later tonight.